Reactions to the Bruce Jenner interview are still pouring in from all over the world and from members of the LGBT community here in Westchester. Well, News 12's Carol Wilkinson spoke with one New Rochelle woman who knows firsthand the challenges of seeing her own father make the transition from Frank to Fran.
For all intents and purposes, I am a woman.
As the world watched Bruce Jenner's interview with ABC's Diane Sawyer and learned of his plans to transition into a woman, Kelly Sisco of New Rochelle had already experienced something similar in her own family 4 years ago. Much like the 65-year-old Jenner who grew up in Tarrytown and was a star athlete at Sleepy Hollow High School, her dad Frank announced in his late 60s that he would become a woman and that she wanted to be called Fran.
I accepted it. I want him to be happy, her to be happy, but I would have liked my dad to stay my dad, ultimately. Ultimately, I would have liked my father to be Frank, not Fran.
Sisco uses her understanding of LGBT issues in her work at the LOFT, the LGBT Community Services Center in White Plains.
It helps them to be able to relate to someone else is going through this. I'm not the only one, because more and more people are coming out these days.
Some of the many aims at the LOFT are to advocate, educate, and celebrate the LGBT community. Something they say that the Bruce Jenner interview, for the most part, covered.
I think it definitely helps. I think it definitely sheds light. It has certainly opened the door for further discussion. I've gotten a lot of questions from the community.
In White Plains, Carol Wilkinson, News 12.
Well, meanwhile, Jenner is not revealing his female name just yet, but says that last week's interview with Diane Sawyer will be his last as Bruce. The issue of identity creating a lot of buzz on our News 12 Facebook page. Sean H. writes, if he wants to be a woman, what business is it of ours? And Marie E. says, there are other pressing matters in the world that need attention.